Hello kids. Today you're going to do a review on place value practice, and you'll have some problems that you can do to help you in a fun way practice your place value skills. Here are 4 number lines. Laura draws 4 number lines and she marks a number at each end. She would like Alfie to mark the number 3,500 on each number line. Where will Alfie mark 3,500? If you look on the first number line, you start with the number 3,000 and you end with 4,000. So each mark would equal 100. So counting by 100s, mark the 3,500 on the first number line. On the second number line, we count from 0 to 5,000. We are counting by 1,000s. So you would put each mark would be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 3,500 would be in between the third mark and the fourth mark. On the third number line, you see 3,000, you see 5,000, and there is 1 mark. So they are counting by thousands. So your mark on this number line would be halfway between the 3,000 and the first mark on the number line. On the last number line, it begins with 0 and ends by 10,000. They are counting by 500s. So if you count by 500s, you look at your mark, you would have 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, and that's where you would put your mark. You can have some fun drawing some number lines and asking a family member or a friend to mark a number that you give them on your number lines. Here you see another way to look at place value. This is a place value grid. Alfie draws some value grids where each square has a value of 1,000. He then writes the value of each number next to the grid. Look at the answers that he wrote with a family member or a partner. He colored in 4 squares for 4,000, 9 squares for 9,000, 7 squares for 7 squares is what he should have colored in for 7,000. But look, he colored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 squares. So he doesn't need that extra half. And then 2,250, he colored in 2 full squares and 1/4 of a square. So did he correctly do that? No. 1/4 of 1,000 is not 50. Look at it and see how you would correct it. You can also make a grid showing your place value. Laura and Alfie have some place value discs. Each different colored disc will represent either thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. They use the disc to represent the number 5,847. Discs are mixed up. Can you see which disc would represent which place value? So we know that there are 5 thousands. So you would look at the place value disc and see which number, which color shows 5. There are 5 blue. So you would put 5 blue under the thousands. Then you have 8 hundreds. Then you would choose the color that has 8. There are 4 tens. You would choose the color that has 4 and put them under the tens. There are 7 ones. You would choose the color that has 7 ones and put them under the ones place. Here are some fun challenge cards that you can use just to make it a fun way to practice your place value. Everybody likes riddles. Let's do this first challenge card together. What is the number? The number has 3 digits. So knowing it has 3 digits, we can think about our place value. In a 3-digit number, we would have ones, tens, and hundreds. So we know that our 3-digit number is going to be a number in the hundreds. Now, the ones digit is double 4. So we think about that, and double 4, we can either double it, 4 plus 4 is 8, or we can multiply it by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So we know our ones digit is an 8. That's the last digit in our 3-digit number. Okay, the hundreds digit is an even number that is bigger than 5, but smaller than 7. So we know what even numbers are. We know even numbers are numbers that you say when you count by twos, or they can be divided by the number 2. So if we start with 5, end at 7, the even number that we would count would be 6. So we know that the beginning number in our hundreds place is a 6. So we have a 6 in the hundreds place. We have an 8 in the ones place. The last digit we're looking at is the tens digit, and it is half of the ones digit. So we know that our ones digit is an 8. We think about half of that. 8 divided by 4, 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So we know our tens digit is a 4. So using that strategy, we know that our number should be 648. So you would write down 648. And that's how you solve these riddle cards as you go through. Have fun solving the rest of these riddle cards on your own or with a family member. Discuss your strategies that you use to come up with your answers. Once you've completed all of the challenge cards, the very last slide of the video will give you the answers that you should have come up with. So have fun with your challenge cards and having a fun way to practice place value. Have a great day.